Also, this is actually a new group I didn't even know existed, so this is gonna be interesting.
Goldbaker Rhymes?
Yeah. Alright. Gold overview. Goldbaker Rhymes Ltd. is one of the foremost insurance providers for an anomalous world. Oh god, this is gonna be evil.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh! Oh, lawful evil. Moving on. It's an insurance provider.
Let's keep reading.
Evil.
We don't know what
Yes.
kind of evil it is.
Okay,
But we do
okay.
know it's evil because
Yeah,
insurance company.
we know for a fact it's gonna be evil.
Yeah.
It provides insurance to both individuals and institutions, as well as reinsurance, data vending, risk analysis, and forensic and enforcement services. It is known throughout the anomalous world for always honoring the letter of its contracts in good faith. It holds a seat on the Global Occult Coalition's Council of 108 due to its trust and predecessors gained from substantial recovery services provided in the wake of the Seventh Occult War, and it continues to provide services to the GOC, the Foundation, and many more.
Okay. Okay. I will simply add that we need to get the Luigi signal shining in the sky. That's all.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. Let's keep going. Woo!
Yeah, we only went through the first paragraph. There's 3 more.
We barely touched it, and it's like, oh man, the more I hear about it, the more evil it sounds.
Well, I mean, yeah, like most groups of interest don't start out with just the most obviously exploitative business tactic being just like, hey, we're a pyramid scheme. Look at us, we're a pyramid scheme. Like most groups of interest don't do that. This one does.
Yeah.
Anyway, the modern incarnation of Goldbaker Reigns merged from Goldbaker Limited, led by an enigmatic Goldbaker and the Reigns Group, led by Warner Reigns in 1981. After other founding members of the Reigns Group vanished in mysterious circumstances.
Ah.
The origin and full history of Goldbaker are lost to time, though individuals with similar titles or names have been providing similar services stretching back from the dawn of human civilization and possibly beyond.
Mm.
The Foundation has a number of outstanding contracts with Goldbaker Reigns. Policies range from the mundane, such as standard personal insurance, health, and life insurance, to the largely financial, such as providing beryllium, bronze, and other materials at fixed prices in the event of containment failure, to the rare and exotic, such as procurement of oxygenating algae in the event of a GH-class dead greenhouse scenario. A number of these policies are redundant with the Foundation's own contingencies, but for 2 such risk-adverse groups, such as redundancy, proves reassuring. These contracts were entered into good faith, but the Foundation also views them as a means of maintaining an accurate and up-to-date understanding of the inner workings of Goldbaker Reigns. Foundation is cognizant of Goldbaker Reigns' position of power within an anomalous world, so the goal of contract and negotiations is to minimize the money and information given while maximizing the coverage and information received. Despite the perennial game of cat and mouse, the Foundation and Goldbaker Reigns still considered each other trustworthy, at least enough to conduct business.
That sounds like the Foundation doesn't really trust them, but uses them because they don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even that they don't have a choice. They have their own internal mechanisms. They do this because they're keeping track of it.
Fair enough.
Alright.
This is effectively like the SCP Foundation acting as like a fucking trust buster section of the government. They have to enter in business
Also,
to keep good track
I
of
started
them.
trying to read Taking the Reins, which is linked to the founding members vanished in mysterious circumstance, and it just makes them sound like as evil as any other insurance company. It literally starts with the old guy talking when he was young and Goldbaker just throwing money at hookers while talking in like the middle of the super secret wealthy like strip club that's really hard to get into and might not exist anymore.
Yeah, the first sentence in this story is, I first met Goldbaker in, of all places, a strip club.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a super secret strip club that was very hard to get to and may not exist anymore, and was basically a wealthy person strip club.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie, the management of strip clubs are already dubious at best, thanks to, you know,
Yeah.
patriarchy. I do not want to imagine how unbelievably fucked the wealthy person's strip club is going to turn.
Oh, that's terrifying. He would gold the gold person apparently he hadn't met the person the main character of this story yet, but he already knew his name. They never spoke before.
So, I actually have
Hmm.
something good right now. Apparently, I went to click, the Foundation's number of outstanding contracts with Goldbaker Reigns, and it goes to 6987, which has a history of Goldbaker Reigns.
Ew.
Right here.
Oh, nice.
So we can actually...
Let's read about how this fucking apparently, oh hey look, Daryl, apparently omnipresent insurance company for the anomalous world has been doing throughout the history of the world.
Yeah. Alright. Circa 2600 BCE, references to Nabu Wosir, the gold iris, a figure portrayed...
Oh,
Uh,
did you say gold iris?
Osiris.
Why don't I just read that
Osiris.
part?
Yeah.
References to Nubu Worshir, Gold Osiris, a figure purportedly responsible for emulating effects of famine should the Nile fail to flood or flood overly aggressively in recovered Egyptian Old Kingdom text. You next.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, alright. 500 BCE to 380, references to Soter Awarius, Gold Saver.
Think of Aurora.
Awarius, got it. Gold Saver appear in Roman literature. A figure it is said to have aided in the rebuilding of Rome after the Great Fire.
Wait, hold on. Are they? Is that? Okay, let me search that.
Is this what Nero did? I believe that's the Roman emperor who burned Rome.
Oh no, he did not burn Rome. That was a myth. It's a different it's probably a different fire they're talking about, but
Oh.
Nero did not burn Rome. Although it burned once in his reign, he did not burn it.
Okay. Yeah, I was actually taught in school that Nero actually did burn Rome. It's good to know it's actually a myth.
That's called intense ancient propaganda.
Yeah.
Yay. Which ironically also kind of extends to the entire book of Revelation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking there for a second that I knew what that was. I have a gut feeling that is a reference to like
Mm-hmm.
one of the earliest insurance scam guys.
Oh my
Like
God.
the guy in ancient Rome who opened the first firefighting department and would go to people's homes while their house is on fire and debate prices before putting out the fire.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
gosh. Oh.
Friendly reminder, what happens if you don't quote unquote socialize the firefighters?
Mm.
Also,
Okay, circa
oh,
600 AD.
before you continue, Jerry, I was never taught in school what the hell circa is.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
I don't know what that
It's
is.
basically saying before. No, not before. Let me look it up because AD is after death. So
Yeah, because I see it sometimes like in circa whatever date BC or AD, and I'm like, what the fuck is circa?
Yeah, it's one of those things that I've meant to have
approximately.
Google search and I just never
Apparently, it
did.
means approximately.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
That makes sense. Okay. So approximately 600 AD for after death. Even though we don't use before and after death anymore,
Yeah.
Yeah.
First references to the balancer of London. Throat, please. Londinium. Depictions vary from benevolent trickster god to a very lucky gambler to an investor in several ventures viewed as foolhardily by the masses but ultimately profitable. So did
Oh,
we just go from one scam to another scam?
yes. Anyways, the 1200s and 1700s, Goldbaker, later Ltd., enters early contracts with the Foundation. Precursors, including the American Secure Containment Initiative and Her Majesty's Foundation for the Secure Containment of the Paranormal. It's believed Goldbaker is an assumed name chosen for non-inclative camouflage.
Nomenclative.
Nomenclative, got it. Alright. Alright, so 1300s, late 1800s, Goldbaker Unlimited proves instrumental in providing relief and recovery in the aftermath of the 4th, 5th, and 6th occult wars. How many occult wars?
Well, they skipped the first, second, and third.
I guess they didn't help.
Well, there wasn't many in it yet.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say it like that, but that's basically how it's sounding.
Yeah. Alright, 1690s. Goldbaker is among the first insurers to become established at Lloyd's of London. They, singular, are instrumental in the early prominence of the organization, served on the committee of the Society of Lloyd's for decades.
Ah, yes. My favorite activity is discussing things with the Society of Lloyds.
Ah.
It is nothing but a group of men named Lloyd
Oh,
sitting in a big room.
here we go. This is gonna be interesting. 1871, Goldbaker publicly rejects the Lloyds Act, declaring their intent to continue acting as an independent insurer. They move primarily to providing services behind the veil, rebranding as Goldbaker Limited. Their involvement with Lloyd's of London is scrubbed from the historical record by HMF SCP.
I really want to know what their involvement was with that, but they already said they scrubbed it away.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Late 1800s, the Modern Foundation forms Goldbaker Limited. Declines a full merger, citing conflicts of interest and independence concerns. Contracts held by precursor organizations are renegotiated into comprehensive coverage agreement designated SCP-6987, one more reading, due to inherited anomalous enforcement clauses. 1945, in the aftermath of the Seven Occult War, Goldbaker Limited again proves instrumental in funding rebuilding efforts. It is a founding member of the Council of 108 of the newly formed Global Coalition. The Foundation considers canceling SCP-6987, but both parties come to a mutual agreement and amend their contracts to include a neutrality clause in any future Foundation GOC conflicts. Well, at least they don't aid the GOC against the Foundation.
Yeah, they're just a fucking founding member of it.
Oh god, why did you turn it this color?
Oh.
That's odd. Oh, it's probably a link.
Yeah. Alright, 1974. Warner Reigns focuses Reigns Group, which quickly rises in anomalous financial industry. Foundation informs government regulators and begins its own investigations. Foundation just sees a new financial industry pop up and goes, government,
Like
look
you've
into it.
entered my territory.
1981, Goldberger Limited and Reigns Group merged to form Goldberger Reigns Insurance Group Limited. Foundation investigations of Reigns Group are folded into the Goldberger Foundation Audit Task Force.
I want to say, with what little I read of that one story, feels like it was less a willing merger and more like one built on threat and fear.
Oh, we get to see the benefits.
Oh.
Alright, benefits. SCP-6987-1-3, Healthcare, Dental, and Vision. Goldberger Reigns offers comprehensive healthcare plans for all covered persons regardless of nationality. Coverage explicitly includes standard medical care, mission-critical procedures, cosmetic procedures, mental health care, hormone replacement therapy, reproductive health care. Why does this insurance sound better than what I have?
It's a literal scam, right? It's supposed to sound nice.
Well, these are the things that the Foundation is using the insurance company for.
Yeah, 69A.
Literally, probably the only insurance company they can use, honestly.
Well, yeah.
Oh my god.
And this is all on top of the fact that, again, the Foundation has enough funding to just do all of this on its own.
Yeah.
Everyone needs an insurance company.
I love how this is going forward. 6987-4 pet insurance. You may elect to use -4 as your primary healthcare plan should your primary consciousness be housed within a non-humanoid animal over the course of your employment with the Foundation. This policy may be extended to magical familiars if applicable. 787-5-9 vehicular. This policy includes personal aircraft, watercraft, and magical steeds not classified as familiars.
Oh.
Okay, so now I have a very important question for all the nerds here. Do you think that Shadowfax for Gandalf would go in pet insurance or vehicular insurance? I would say Shadowfax would probably be covered under pet insurance.
Probably.
Let's
move on.
Yeah. 6987-16 life. Coverage only applies to duplicated individuals if said individuals have contributed to at least one payment to the plan. Individuals cannot be beneficiaries of their own life insurance policies. Goldberger Reigns reserves the right to audit all life insurance claims for fraud.
So basically, if you duplicate yourself and one of you die, you still cannot receive it as a copy?
Yeah.
That'd be a pretty funny way to engage in insurance fraud, though.
Yeah.
Alright, now here, let's see the legalities. 6987-0, Clause 3, Intellectual Property. The provider and the assured are forbidden from attempting to investigate, steal, prolifer, copy, or plagiarize any intellectual property or intellectual property or property. I forgot the intellectual part. Anyways, non-exhaustive examples include containment procedures, content, risk modules, confidential anomalous inventories, and cache reserves. 6987-0.8 Duplication of covered persons. If in the course of your work you find yourself with a duplicate with no distinguishing factors between duplicate and original, both of you shall be covered under all applicable policies. Coverage details may vary for different kinds of duplication, e.g. temporal, biological, digital, etc. 6987-0.13 Coverage in alternate dimension or timelines. Like the Foundation, Goldbigger Reigns exists across multiple timelines. So long as the iteration of Goldbigger Reigns exists, your policies will be honored. 6987-0.85 Petaphysical protection. Goldbigger Reigns cannot guarantee protection against petaphysical events. If you're in a petaphysical event,
What's
fuck
a
you.
pataphysical event?
Hell if I know.
I'm gonna look that up.
We do have...
It means relating to or the nature of pataphysics.
Alright, there's still more.
Thank you, Oxford. More
Well, I guess
definitions, please.
I guess we look up what pataphysics
Use
is.
over time for pataphysical. No, that's not. That's... Oh my gosh, that pisses me off. Okay. Maybe Webster will be more useful. Intricate and whimsical nonsense intended as a parody of science?
Oh.
I see.
That does not help.
Fuck.
Like we're not even done with the clauses of this insurance company.
What is the...
I feel like we've got enough information.
Oh, pataphysics doesn't assume anything. The sun has come up every day until now. What if tomorrow it just doesn't? Oh!
Oh my god.
So it's basically saying it's basically the rare times that the thing doesn't repeat and bad stuff happens.
Oh my god. Here at the bottom. If you are found complicit in a willful violation of SCP-6987, your employment will be terminated, and you may be subject to prosecution.
Wait, does that mean it doesn't cover acts of nature? If you think about it, things that are repeatable, it means, and in the rare times it's not repeatable, it might mean things like thunderstorm, rainstorm, and damage from that. It's like, no, you see that clause? It means you're not covered.
Wait, penalties are levied are proportionate to scale of contractual breach. So apparently this insurance company will punish members of the Foundation.
Oh. I don't like them.
Oh, the acceptable methods by which the contractual terms of any subcontracts of 6987 can be enforced by either the Foundation or Goldbigger Reigns include mimetic Guis or Gaius, thaumaturgical Gaius, blood pact, pain curse, serendipitous probability manipulation, automatic bank transfer. The last one's normal.
I think this group goes under neutral evil because I feel like their wording makes it in such a way that I feel like they can't really be truly called lawful. It's more like, but they're also not chaotic in any way whatsoever. It's more like
they're acting like an insurance company in the fact that they're following a set of guidelines while sprinkling in bits so that they can rug pull, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
So yeah,
So-
I would agree with neutral evil.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
What's your opinion, Bright?
yeah. I agree. Also, the other link that was in the SCP was to that strip club story.
Oh, you cut out?
You cut out.
Oh, I said that other link down here goes to the strip club story.
Yeah, yeah. That one is kind of terrifying in its own way. I mean, you may laugh strippers, but literally, he goes to he like looks at this guy that he's never met before and just says his fucking name after he's done paying the strippers.
Hmm.
All right.